HBCU Week started as a simple idea to engage about 200 Wilmington area students with 5 HBCU admissions counselors. Once I started to market the idea, however, the 200 students I had planned for turned to 700, and the 5 HBCU admissions counselors turned to 11. So I recognized that the demand was a lot higher than I originally anticipated, but it was really exciting because I knew that we were onto something and that the kids would be excited once they got engaged with these HBCUs.
To see nearly $5 million generated in scholarships for over 400 students in one day's work, that was phenomenal. When that transpired, you saw the dream, the aspiration reach fruition.
A lot of students don't know that these key executives that happen to look like them have graduated from HBCUs. And I want to expose these students to the fact that you can do and be anything coming from an HBCU.
When you go to an HBCU and you see people who look like you and they might act like you, they have similar cultural backgrounds, the lingo, the verbiage, all of that stuff is very, very similar and relatable. You no longer feel alone, and the people here are convinced that they can do it, so why shouldn't I be convinced that I can do it? And that's where being a part of an HBCU really, really has its advantages for an African American.
It has really given me the confidence and security to know that my presence and my voice adds value. There's not a recognizable insecurity that you could see in me when I step into a room where I may be the only one. But I always pull on my HBCU experience to let me know and to firm up my confidence and confirm that I belong, I add value, and my voice is needed.
There's a plethora of us that care a great deal about HBCUs, that want to make a contribution to HBCUs. They want to make sure that we do things that help HBCU grow. It's about raising more money. Raising awareness comes before that, and then ultimately making sure that that materializes into scholarships.
Without HBCU Week, for me, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be at the school of my dreams. So it's definitely something that's taken me to higher heights.
There are moments that occur in your life where you instantly feel that something is bigger than you.
HBCU Week lies at the intersection of advocacy and entertainment. We wrap up a week-long of events to expose students to an authentic HBCU homecoming experience. We have a ton of events. We have a church service, a middle school college tour, the college fair, panel discussion, R&B concert. ESPN comes in for a live broadcast, and our Battle of the Bands. But we round it off with our college fair. So far, we've offered 2,000 acceptances on the spot and more than $4 million in scholarships. It is our responsibility as HBCU alum to continue to reach back while we climb, to expose these students to all of these opportunities and let them know that they can do and be anything coming from an HBCU.